Boys and girls, it's Miss Harling. I'm going to read a story to you today. It's called Nature is All Around Me, Shapes in Nature. It's by Jennifer Marino Walters. It says the shape of the moon, the shapes of the stones all around. Let's see what other shapes we can discover in nature. Hidden surprises. Nature is full of hidden surprises like shapes. Shapes are the form of things. Think about the form of a circle. How is it different from a square? So these are flat, two-dimensional, plane shapes, and they want you to talk with someone in your family and see how are a circle and a square different. We know how they're alike. I just said they're flat, they're two-dimensional, and they're plane shapes. But talk with someone in your family about how they're different. But they can definitely be found in nature. Round sides. Oranges are round like circles. Many other fruits are round too. Can you name some others? So here's a beautiful orange tree. We know that when we pick oranges from trees, they're round. That's a round fruit. Think of some other fruit that you know of that's also round. Talk about it with someone in your family. Like many birds, chickens lay eggs that are shaped like ovals. A mother hen will sit on her eggs for 21 days before they hatch. So we know that the eggs are in the shape of an oval. Look at the caption on page 9. It says, "Good to know. Most chicken eggs are white or brown. A few chickens lay blue or green eggs. They are all good to eat." As the moon orbits Earth, the sun lights up different parts of it. That makes it appear to change shape. Sometimes the round moon looks like a crescent. Now, I talked about a crescent shape before when I read the book on YouTube. When a line bends, a shape begins. And one of the shapes in that book was a crescent. Crescents can definitely be found in nature. Think about something else that might be in the shape of a crescent. Straight sides. Rocks come in many different shapes and sizes. These rocks are shaped like squares and rectangles. So we know that they're square and rectangular shaped rocks, but rocks can also be oval. Rocks can also be in the shape of a circle or round. So rocks definitely come in many different shapes. What's that triangle poking out of the ocean? Oh no, it's a shark fin. Time to clear the water. So a shark fin can be in the shape of a triangle. Again, many triangles in nature. When I think of a triangle in nature, I actually think of a road sign. When I'm in my car and I'm driving on the road, sometimes if I'm trying to merge into traffic, which means I'm trying to enter into the rest of the traffic flow, there might be a sign that's red and white and it's in the shape of a triangle and it says yield. Yield means I have to stop for the oncoming traffic and then find my way into the traffic so that I can flow with it. So think of some other triangles that you might see in nature. Look at the caption. Good to know. A shark may use and grow over 20,000 teeth in its lifetime. That's a lot to floss. It sure is. Most starfish have 5 arms, just like the star on a flag. But some kinds of starfish have 10 or more arms. So here's a starfish with 10 or more arms. Most of the time when you see their arms, it's only 5, like the same stars you would see on the American flag. But definitely starfish are found in nature, and they have this shape. Rattlesnakes are dangerous snakes that make a famous rattling sound. The diamondback rattlesnake got its name from the diamond pattern on its back. Careful, do not get too close. All right, so here on the scales of the skin on the back of a rattlesnake, you see the shape of a diamond. It says, good to know. Diamond patterns are common to only 2 types of snakes in North America, the western and eastern diamondback rattlesnakes. Both are dangerous to humans and others. So it's pretty obvious how they got their name, diamondback, right? A zoo is a good place to see snakes, such as this western rattlesnake. Definitely want to see this guy in a zoo, not outside. Some shapes are harder to find. Did you know a hexagon is a shape with 6 sides? Can you see the hexagons in the wasp nest? So here's the 6-sided figure of a hexagon, and when a wasp makes its nest, that nest is in the shape of little itty bitty hexagons. You have to get real close to see that, but obviously I wouldn't want you guys to do that. So here's a nice picture up close of what the nest would look like. It says, have you ever been stung by a wasp? I hope not. Be careful, but look closely for the shapes. So that's the end of the story. It says words you can keep in mind: dangerous, which means something may cause harm or injury; hatch, to come out of an egg; nature, the physical world and everything in it that is not made by people; and orbit, to move in a circle around something. And then they're giving you some more books that you could look up, and you could read more about shapes in nature. Then, of course, on this last page is the index, giving you all the different words that we talked about and the pages that they can be found on. And then at the bottom, it says about the author. Jennifer Marino Walters likes diamonds, but she is not fond of the diamonds on a snake. Her favorite shape in nature is the oval of a robin's egg. She likes to explore nature at home in Virginia. So she lives in the state of Virginia, and her favorite shape in nature is an oval. And that's pretty obvious. She put this picture here of a nest egg, and you can see the eggs are not brown and they're not white. They're like a bluish green color. So think of some shapes that you like in nature and pick one that would be your favorite, and talk to someone at home about it and see what their favorite shape might be. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, guys.